My name's Seth Austin. I grew up in a small town up in Idaho, then moved down here to work with Timpanogos hearing and tinnitus. Outside of clinic, I'd like to spend a lot of time outdoors, hiking, fishing, all the usual good stuff there. But I also spend time powerlifting and competing in that. What first inspired me to work in the hearing healthcare industry, I would say a big part of it was personal experience. Long story short, I had an accident that caused some hearing struggles and some tinnitus, and being able to receive some treatment for that made a big difference. One value I'd say I try to live every day at work is being able to treat each person the way I'd want to be treated. Now I know that's different for each person, but that's part of coming back into getting to know the person, is try and figure out what are they looking for and how can I help them feel comfortable with their time here. I love helping people with their hearing because it's in a lot of ways like meeting a new person again. They can get their life back, and it's just nice to see them smile again and things like that. I would say the way I approach hearing healthcare is it's catered to each person that I meet with, because no two people are the same, no two reasonings or experiences are going to be the same. And so it's really trying to help that person with where they're at and being able to get them to where they want to be or where they need to be. Anyone can get you a device, but what I'm looking at is how do we help you? A device might be part of that, but ultimately it's how are we helping you get to where you need to be. I'd say patient-centered care is really what it sounds like. We're focusing on the patient. That's first and foremost the center of everything that we're doing, and why I'm here is to help that person. I remember a patient that I helped not too long ago that the family came and were at the appointment saying they're always withdrawn, they're not participating in conversations anymore. So long story short, got them treated, hearing better, and then saw some of the family members and the patient a couple weeks later, and they said he's completely changed. He's back to being himself. He's back in conversations again. He hasn't been that way for years. I would say the most rewarding part is being able to help people feel like they are themselves again. I think one of the hardest things someone can experience is knowing that they aren't who they used to be or what they could be. As far as if someone was nervous to come in for the first time, I would say just come on in. I think sometimes not knowing is the scariest part. When someone first comes in, I like to talk to people and get to know them. It gives me a chance to talk about something else, but really gets me a chance to get to know that person and know how to help them with what they're dealing with. If someone's on the fence with treatment, I would say vast majority of patients I see tend to say I should have done this sooner, as meaning starting treatment. And then I would say the other side of that is there's a lot of things in life. If we can take care of one less thing to worry about. I would say when asked why should a patient trust me, I would say I bring the same honesty from my personal life as I do here. It's too much work to try and put on a face, so I'm the same everywhere I go. Having worked at other clinics, I would say Timpanogos hearing and tinnitus is different than a lot of the clinics you'll come in contact with, because they are really focused on the patient and focused on the treatment, not just a retail transaction where a lot of clinics tend to lay.